Utah is going through one of its worst droughts in history, and our water levels are taking the brunt. Our dry conditions sparking wildfires, drying up bodies of water, including Lake Powell and the Great Salt Lake, which are both seeing record lows. So how is our drinking water faring, and what do we need to be doing to keep things from getting worse? Joining me to talk about it, Linda Towns-Cook, the Public Information Officer for the Jordan Valley Water Conservancy District. Linda, thanks so much for being here.
You're welcome.
So the Jordan Valley Water Conservancy District actually covers quite a big span. Can we just talk about the agencies you guys cover at this point?
Yeah, so we have 17 member agencies, most of them municipalities. The fastest growing areas in the Salt Lake Valley.
So most of Salt Lake County, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So can we talk, how is it appropriate to call this a crisis? How close are we to kind of this hitting our drinking water, things like that?
It is a crisis in the agricultural industry.
Okay.
So for drinking water, not as much, depending on where you live. Lehigh, Pleasant View, there have been some cities that have been hit harder, depending on their water sources. Is it a crisis for us? Here's the beautiful thing. Our reservoirs are doing exactly what they've been designed to do. So they store water in times of plenty, and then when we have droughts, which are common here in Utah, they do their jobs.
Got it. So that's good. That's reassuring. So if we are maybe a step back from those agricultural communities, we might not have felt it as much at this point.
Not as much. We are still in agreement with the state that you shouldn't water more than 2 times per week.
That's the ask right now from our state.
Yes.
Can we talk through what else we can be doing? You know, that we're nearing those places. What will happen if we hit another year of a low snowpack like this one that we just had?
This is when it could turn into a crisis. I've watched the reservoirs pretty closely, and they've dropped 10%. Jordanelle and Deer Creek have both dropped about 10% in the last month.
In a month, that's a lot for a month.
Yeah, it is. So they're at about 61% right now, which if they keep dropping, then we're going to start talking restrictions, and the biggest thing people can do is water less in their landscapes. 60% of our culinary water goes on our landscapes.
Interesting. 60% of our culinary water goes to our landscapes. Can we talk through where this lack is coming from? Is it really just because we're not getting the rain, the snowpack, or is also kind of our heat and evaporation an issue?
Both, and global warming is causing an issue. We're so dependent on weather, and if it's not snowing and not raining, the reservoirs are going to dry up because people want to keep using water the same way they have. So we're just asking people to water differently, and there's a difference between drought response and drought resiliency. Right now we're asking people to respond to the drought, but look forward to drought resiliency and what they can do in their landscapes to make them more drought resilient.
So right now we're only supposed to be watering 2 times a week, but on your website I felt you guys have a lot of resources and ways to kind of turn your landscape into something that you mentioned here is water resilient. Talk me through some of those things. What else can we be doing right now other than watering 2 times a week to help our situation?
Start looking toward future. What can you do to make your landscape more drought resilient? We have Utah Water Savers that can provide rebates for a lot of the state. There's also localscapes.com, which will teach you how to have a landscape that requires less water, but it'll still be beautiful.
Interesting. Lots of things to learn there. Maybe many projects for our upcoming days and weeks. Linda, thanks so much for being here with us. We've got more information online at abc4.com/GMU. We'll link to all of those resources with the South Valley Water Conservancy District. Linda, thanks so much.
Thanks,
Brian, back to you.